Hi guys, I am here to teach you all about the basic hack. So what does HAC stand for? HAC stands for highlight and contour. And that's what we're gonna do to give our face some dimension so that we do not just have one flat color of foundation over our face and we look like real living, breathing human people. So I am gonna go ahead and get started. Actually, I'm just gonna take a milk wipe. If you have not used these yet, they're insanely awesome. Okay, actually, I think they are repackaged. They are your makeup remover, cleanser, and toner all in one wipe. So I tried to wipe my face with a cloth, but every time that I do that, I end up being able to get off way more with just one of these wipes. So legit, awesome to keep in your car, next to your bed, wherever you may need them on the go. They're awesome. Look, I don't know if you can see that. There is still all kinds of disgusting stuff that came off of my face. But that is an extra, but that is an incredibly easy, I'm all about the compact, simple as possible skincare routine. So let's go ahead and get started with that hack. Like I was telling you, stands for highlight and contour. So the four main products that Seint sells are your highlight, which you might traditionally think of as your foundation, your contour, which is going to give your face dimension, a lip and cheek color, and an illuminator. And that is going to give you that candlelit, lip from within, sun shining out of your body kind of glow. Okay, those are the four main products. This video, we're only gonna use those. I will do other videos where I talk about color correcting, where I talk about bronzing and brightening and all the fun things, but we're just gonna stick to the basics for this. And I'm gonna show you how simple this actually is, super duper simple. And not only that, but it's super good for your skin. So if you have not contoured before, do not be afraid. We're gonna make this super duper easy. Easier than you would think. And we're going to talk about why you do it. So I'm just going to go into my compact and I'm going to do this super simple. I need a hair tie to show you the placement of all of this, where it goes, how little you actually need when applying this makeup. Okay, how's that? Super cute. How little you actually need and just how super duper blendable this is. So when you think of contouring, the first thing that I like to think of is a picture frame. All right. So what I mean by that is it is going to frame your face. When you do darker around the outside, it's going to make the center of your face lighter, which is going to make it really just pop forward. So people are going to pay attention to your eyes and this region rather than paying attention to things like, I don't know, maybe a double chin or a tall forehead or something that you may not be so excited about. So you're just gonna frame your face. And like I said, your contour is just mimicking shadows. So anywhere where you would want your face to look a little bit more shadowy, emphasized, you're gonna wanna put your contour. So like a picture frame, it goes on the outside so that way you look at the middle. Then I like to take, starting at the top of my ear, go right under here, because if you want to learn how to lose 5 pounds in your face in 2 minutes, this is it, sister. You are going to just feel right under that cheekbone, press in your contour there, and see how it just mimicked that shadow that's would be there if I was like this, right? If my face was a little bit more sunken, it's just adding a little bit more dimension there, so that way it looks like I am chiseled like that. Super cool trick. All right, I like to take it down the sides of my nose because it will help make my nose look thinner. Not everyone necessarily needs to do this, but I love to because it makes my button nose look a little bit more slim. And you'll see when I do the other side of my face also. I'm going to start out doing one side just so you can see the true difference. Okay, then I'm going to go into my second product, which is my highlight color. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go over anywhere where I may have redness, where you might normally put your, foundation. But this just shows you we're not doing layer over layer of makeup on your face. It is all one layer combined, super duper easy, Okay, and that's it. Boom, boom. And I don't even need all this, but I like for you to be able to see it on the screen. So there's that. Now, if you notice, I left this part of my face open. Why did I leave it open? I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to put my lip and cheek color there. And let's use Royal just because I love it. Royal. Okay, and also because I love to show you that, like, sometimes these colors look super scary in the tin, and they're actually beautiful on. So I'm just going to pop that right in there. Now, if you notice, I kind of went up with it. If you only want to emphasize your cheek, like you want to make your cheek look a little bit, like if you don't have much of a cheek, you're going to want to just focus it on the apple. And then you would put like a little bit of highlight there. If you want to slim your face though, you're going to go up. So notice how my contour went up. My blush is also going up. And that is because it will help draw people's eyes up this way. So those are 3 out of 4 of my main products. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to blend. So I'm going to start just with my contour. And this shows you just how easy this blends into your skin. And I'm just brushing it back. And the reason I'm brushing it back, and look, you can see here already how it's lighter here. It looks like this part of my forehead is taller, but by going dark, it makes my forehead appear a little shorter. Super cool trick. But you can see just how blendable this really is. So it looks like it's intimidating. I promise it's not. If you are someone who has jowls, you can take a pop of that contour and go over your jowls. That'll kind of slim those out. It's like the little black dress of your face. That's what contour is. We wear dark colors so that they make us look slimmer. Same thing, playing with shadows with your contour. And you can see how that just blended in. Super duper easy. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my highlight. Just kind of blend this in. And I always like to do my highlight. It's not necessary. I like to do it after my contour. That way if I got a little cray anywhere with my contour, I can kind of, like here, I can kind of slim it back out. But the real magic, I always feel like happens under my eyes because I have dark circles. Okay. Boom. Looks like my skin, yes, I'm going to do my cheeks, I promise. Looks like my chin, I needed like 0 product, like very, very little. And super blendable, and I'm not putting a layer of makeup over my face. And look at that. Just like that. Boom, shakalaka. I am done. Now, see the side of my face? See how I still look like myself? Just a little bit more enhanced. Those are your basic products. I can also put my lip and cheek on to show you it on my lips, but I'll do that when I finish the other half on my face. Just so that it gives you that wow factor at the end. So those are those 3 products. The last product is your Illuminator. I'm going to use Honey, just one of our cream illuminators. Our creams tend to be a little bit more subtle than our powder illuminators, but they just give you that extra pop of candlelit glow. So see what that did? Just when the light hits it, it's going to give me that extra, like, I don't know, candlelit glow. That's what it does. Just makes you look healthy and dewy and whatever. All right. So there's so many different ways that I can use these products, which I will show you in other videos. So stay tuned. But those are my 4 main ones: my highlight, my contour, my illuminator, and my lip and cheek. And you can always go back in at any time and add more color if you want a little more color, whatever you need. All these products are super layerable, buildable is the word I want, so that if you like more of a full coverage, you can add more color. If you, or more coverage, and if you like it lighter, like this is really light, like I don't even feel it on my face, you can do it lightly also. So super easy. All right, now let me go in and I'm gonna do the other side of my face with, this is the 30-second hack brush. It is incredible for, actually I think we just changed the name. Look for the one that looks like this. It is incredible for that light to medium coverage, and it's gonna give you all the things that you need for a beginner. So I can also suggest other brushes, but I'm just going to kind of show you. If you like more of a full coverage, I'm happy to show you, but I want to show you how you do the other half of your face with a brush. Like, look at that. Just covered that guy that quickly. I can honestly do my entire face of makeup, highlight, contour, lips, cheeks, illuminator in 2 to 3 minutes. And I look like myself, but enhanced. And that is what I like the most about the basic quad, because a lot of women, I feel, don't have time to be doing lots and lots of makeup, although we like to have it just to play with for those special occasions, or some people love it more. But it's all right here. So super easy, one layer, looks like yourself, just enhanced. I mean, just look at what that did, just evening out my skin tone. And super fast and super affordable. So I'm going to scoop under my cheekbone with that contour. If you noticed, I didn't highlight there. And I'm still using the thick end of my 30-second hack brush. See? Can you see now how my face just lost 5 pounds? It's much easier to see when I do the entire thing. And then I'm going to finish contouring around here. And now when I finish this, you'll see how it really just focuses the light on the center of my face. See how now the middle is like brighter? It's like magic, I'm telling you. Right through here. Give me that Angelina Jolie kind of jawline. And then I like to brush it. If you got a little bit of a turkey waddle, brush it over that. That'll slim that out. And what this is going to do, you can drag it down your neck. What that's going to do is it's going to give you that separation, that shadow separation between your jaw and your neck. So if you're someone who's taken pictures and all of a sudden you're like, I swear that I don't look like this in real life, contouring right here is going to do that for you. I'm just going to take a light little bit down the side of this nose, as if it's a different nose than my other nose. Okay, and now you can see how that kind of slimmed that out, because now you're looking at the light on the center strip of my nose rather than the whole thing. Okay, and like I said, until you set, this is totally, like, don't be afraid if you put too much on. Super blendable. You can always move it around. You can always cover up anything you need. Go back in, grab a little highlight if you went too high with your blush. Tap a little highlight over top. So that is the beautiful thing about all of these products being cream, right? Is that you're not like mixing. Have you ever done like liquid and then you put powder over top and then you mess up and get like mascara somewhere or something like that? And in order to wipe it off, you have to wipe off an entire like 3 layers of makeup. Not when it's all cream, okay? You can just wipe off that section and you are good to go. And now I need to illuminate. So like I was saying, the creams are a little bit more of like a subtle glow, whereas the powders give you more of that little like oomph. And the way that I like to remember illuminators is just anywhere where like your bones, your cheekbones, your eyebrow bones, like under here. You can put it down your nose bone, which isn't really a bone, but whatever, we're gonna go with it. And that is it. Now I'm gonna put on that same color that I put on my cheeks. This is Royal. Right on my lips. See, doesn't that look like it's super dark there? And it is super pretty on lips. Just give me that little bit of extra vibrancy. Pop on a little mascara. And I am good to go. Now, if you are someone who I do suggest with cream, if you are someone who likes more of a dewy look, I suggest that you set your face with our setting spray. Our setting spray is also awesome as a primer if you have oily skin, because it'll create that barrier between your face and the makeup. so that it doesn't like rub off or run off. But it acts like a primer. So yeah, use that setting spray if you have large pores or if you have super oily skin as a primer. If not, I suggest that you spray it on your perfector sponge after. First of all, don't do what I just did. I didn't get my perfector sponge wet. Make your sponge wet first, so that way it is filled with water. And once it's filled with water, it won't soak up your makeup, okay? And then spray it with your setting spray. I'm just gonna try to use an excessive amount of setting spray to make it wetter. And then you're just gonna take it and you're going to push it into your skin. So you are doing so many things at the same time here. You are making sure that anywhere where you might have gotten a little heavy-handed, it's like even, okay? It's not really picking it up, it's more pushing it in. It's also gonna push it into any areas where you might have a little bit more wrinkles, okay? And it's just gonna make it look way more natural while it's also setting, because it's a setting spray. And then last, well, but not least, now my hair is crazy. What you wanna do, if you are oily, or if you are just someone who maybe prefers more of like a matte look, what I suggest is our vanilla dust, okay? And again, it's gonna pop right into your compact, making it super duper easy for you. And it is going to just take away that oiliness or dewiness. If you don't like the dewiness, I personally love the dewiness because I think it makes your skin look, it looks so much more natural on your skin and so youthful. But if you're like oily in certain areas, like I tend to be here, a little bit of that vanilla dust, and boom, it takes away the oiliness and it's gonna set my face in those areas. Again, awesome if you just love like a more matte look, you can just dust it on all over. But super simple, add it where you're oily, you are good to go. Just like that. So if you have any questions, let me know. That is the basic hack. I'm gonna be posting videos about color correcting. I'm gonna be posting videos about bronzing. I'm gonna post videos about why I suggest a brightening highlight for every single person. And you can catch those at your convenience for whichever applies to you. And that is that, super duper easy, all in one compact. This is the compact that I normally carry around, like just my everyday, you know, Illuminator contour, my brightener, like I said, I suggest, my highlight. I have 2 different lip and cheek colors, bunch of shadows. I have my brow wax, and I have my bronzer and lip conditioner all in one. And I can just boom, out the door. So when you are ready for that color match, go ahead, and what you're gonna wanna do is find your closest window during daylight hours, okay? Whether that's morning or preferably morning, early evening will work also. You're gonna wanna stand about 3 feet back from that window, and you are going to want to extend your arm and snap a picture of yourself with no makeup on. Try to get your chest in if you can, so that I can make sure that your face and your chest match, and I will send you all of the color match info. So I will suggest for you a bronzer, I will suggest for you a brightener, I will suggest for you your highlight, contour, illuminator, lip and cheek, all the things, shadows, everything. And once you get that info, you're gonna click the link that I'm gonna give you, and all you need to do is create the palette of your dreams with those products and check out at your earliest convenience, as long as it is done by Sunday night. So I look forward to teaching you ladies so much more. Like I said, so easy. And the quad, those 4 products that I just showed you, are $56 with a free compact. So I know women who spend $56 on just their foundation, which is crazy. And here's the other thing about it. You replace 1 at a time. You don't need to replace all 4. And this tin, although it might look super like small, this foundation will last me 2 to 3 months, and I use it every single day. So remember, a very, very little goes a long way. All right, ladies, I hope you have a fabulous evening, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.